Hello and welcome. I'm Sachin Brahme with Avaya Serviceability Engineering. In this video, we'll see how to create and run PC analysis extracts in Avaya Proactive Contact. PC analysis extracts is a character user interface tool to extract reports. The types of extracts available are on your screen, namely agent history, job history, calling info statistics, transaction statistics, calling list and manual calls extracts. We will focus our demo on transaction statistics and calling list type of extract, as these are the two mostly used extracts. In this video, we will see how we create or edit extract configuration and how to view a report file. Please note that these extracts extract the data from the various data files in the system, for example, job or agent history files, calling list, and transaction and info statistics files. These extracts do not extract the data from the Oracle database, which is what the campaign analyst of a supervisor suite does. The campaign analyst data is considered to be better in terms of accuracy, so Avaya recommends that for any type of data that is available through the campaign analyst, you should retrieve it from the campaign analyst itself. For example, the data related to agent idle times are available in the info statistics type of extract also, and also in the Oracle database. So it's better to view it through the campaign analyst application. We begin with logging into the system supervisor menu using a system type of account. Then choose option 5 for reports. You will see options for various reports here, and there is option 7 for PC analysis extracts and option 8 PC analysis tools. We first choose option 7 PC analysis extracts. On the next page, you have the options for creating, editing, deleting or copying the extract configurations, etc. If you choose to, let's say, edit, delete or copy an extract file, you then have the list of the existing extract configurations on the right of your screen from where you can choose your extract. We will first see how to create an extract file. So we choose option 2. Say yes to confirm. It asks for a name for the extract. Ideally, you should give a name that reminds you what type of extract is it. That is, if it's a calling list extract, a transaction statistics extract, etc. For this demo, let me give the name as test1. Say Y to confirm. Then it asks me what type of extract do I want to create. You can see the available types of extracts here. Let's choose calling list extract here. So I type L and press enter. It asks for an input file name. That is from where it should extract the data. For a calling list extract, it will be the name of a calling list. I'll give my calling list name list1 here. And for the output file name, you can give any name here, but typically you should give the same name as you gave for your extract configuration. So I'll give test1 here also and press enter. Then it will open up the configuration page. You will see the fields from the list1 dictionary being displayed here under the fields column. Under the select column, we put the column number at which you want the field to be displayed in the output file. And under the criteria column, we can put a filter. For example, if I want my output file to contain the data in account number field at first position or first column, then the balance field in the second column, then name 1 and name 2 in third and fourth columns, then maybe phone 1 and phone 2 fields in fifth and sixth columns, and so on. So you can select the fields you want to display on your output file. So I've selected agent DTE TME, that is date and time of call, the completion code field. To go to the next screen for other fields, press Ctrl N. And let's select some other fields here also. Like I want the counter field to be displayed in 11th column. I want the entry date, and I also want the recall fields. So in total, I have selected 17 fields from my calling list. Now we have not put anything under the criteria field as of now. If you don't put any criteria here, it will extract the data from all the records in the calling list to your output file. If you want to put a criteria, for example, let's say I want to extract the data for those records which were called today. So I go to the DTE field, and under the criteria, I input $today. The system will automatically derive the current date on the system using this function. And let's say I'll put another criteria. So for the completion code, I'll put completion code 24. So these two criteria will act in AND operation. So only those records will be extracted where the date of call is today and the completion code is 24. Similarly, if you wanted to put criteria for yesterday or day before yesterday, you can put it as $today -1 or $today -2, etc. And you can even put a specific date there, but make sure that you are using the correct date format. So basically this extract will extract out the data in all these 17 fields only for those records which meet the given criteria. To run the extract now, we'll press Ctrl G, say yes to confirm, and it will show you the result. So 21 records met the criteria out of total 501 records. Now let's see how to view the output file. So we go back to the reports menu, choose option 8 for PC analysis tools, choose option 13 to view or print reports, and give the item number as 8 for the test1 extract. It will list the recent extracts run on the system. You can see the one that we just ran at the top. To view it, press Ctrl V and give the report number. Here it will be number 1 and press enter. And it will display the output file on your screen. There will be 17 columns as we had selected for the fields to display on the screen, and only those records have been shown which met the criteria that we had given. Let's create another extract now. I'll give the extract name as test2 this time. And I choose the type as transaction statistics. So I type T and hit enter. Transaction statistics store the data for each call made on a job. For the input file, if you want to extract the data for a particular job, you input it as the job number tran. So for example, 26 tran means it will look into only the transaction file of the job whose job number was 26. Or you can put it as all, which would mean it will look into all the transaction files available in the system. By default, the transaction files are stored for the jobs run in last 7 days, but it's configurable. For the output file, I'll again give the name as test2, and then it will open up the configuration wizard. So on the left are the fields available, that is the details of the call. There is job number, date of call, time of call, wait queue time, user field, which is the unique ID of the customer, like an account number, etc. The data for the user field will be available if on the job side you have configured the identification field and mentioned a unique identifier there. For example, here on the editor, you see the identification field set as account number. So for this job, the account number of the customer's record will be recorded in the transaction statistics file when a call is made on that record. And that can be then obtained from the user field on our extract. So as we did earlier, we will select the fields that we want to display on our output file. I've selected these 9 fields to be displayed on my output file. And in the criteria, I have put the criteria on completion code field for code 24, 25, and 26, and for the date as June 25, 2012. Make sure that you use the correct date format here for your system. So what this means is that from all the available transaction statistics files, it will extract the data for these fields that you have selected, where the date of call is June 25, 2012, and the completion code is either of 24, 25, or 26. Now to run the extract, we will press Ctrl G, and it shows that it has extracted 4 results out of around 30,000 records. And then you can view this report the same way that we saw earlier. Also, there is a way to import the extract output file to your Windows workstation. On the Analyst application, you will see this Get File button at the top. This is a small FTP tool which lands you in the folder on the Proactive Contact where the extract configurations and the output files are stored. If you click on it, you will see your extract configuration with the .cfg extension and the output file with the .prn extension there. You can click on the Get File button and save it on your Windows machine. And in the Windows machine, you can open them in any text editor and you'll see the fields are comma delimited, and so you can also export them to an Excel spreadsheet. So this is how you can run a PC analysis extract and import the files out of the proactive contact to your Windows workstation. That concludes this demonstration. Thank you for watching this video. For any questions or feedback, you may write to us at mentor@avaya.com or at Avaya Mentor on Twitter. For more details and other technical information, please visit support.avaya.com. Thank you for choosing Avaya.